What's up, everybody? I am bored, so I'm going to do a VOD review of CLG. Oh, let me turn off my fan. That might be annoying. I'm bored, so I'm going to do a VOD review of CLG Gaming versus Team Liquid. As a CLG fan, I've read a lot on the subreddit. Oh, every single win they've gotten looks like shit, and every single loss obviously looks like shit because we lost to Optic or something. Unfortunately, I'm a referee, so I have not been able to watch any of the games on the weekends. So I've been too busy watching little kids kick each other in the shins. It's kind of annoying, but that's life. It makes money. So today I'm going to go over CLG versus Team Liquid, which obviously that's probably going to be our biggest win of the season if we don't keep on winning. So, and I keep using we because I'm a big fan of CLG. I'm not going to wear my double lift jersey though because my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower and I don't want to ruin such a piece of history. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a former CLG analyst, 2015 summer LCS champion. And since then, I've been on a college team, or coaching for a college team. So that's a little bit of my background. You can look up more about me on my YouTube channel, but that's not why I'm here. We're going to talk about CLG versus Team Liquid, and we're actually going to see if this win is good or if it's by the skin of their teeth. I did manage to watch the Golden Guardians game one, and that did look like it was a throw by GGS, but, I mean, being able to pick up where someone throws it away is still, very good. So as for the bans, Aurelia, obvious OP ban. Sona, you take that away from Sona Tarek, and apparently Sona is pretty good with Tom Kench too. So Sona in the bottom lane, double lift did look good on it. And then Xayah, again, it's a double lift type of champion. So let me move my face over so we can actually see what's going to be picked down here. As for Team Liquid bans, Yuumi, Rise, and Rumble. Those look like two power bans, and then Rumble might be a target ban at Ruin, but it looks like they get the Aatrox anyway. Aatrox is still stupid powerful right now, but not going for the Sylas first pick. I guess it's a matter of preference, so, Aatrox or Sylas or Aurelia, if it was unbanned, it doesn't really matter which one you get because they're all friggin' OP. It's like back in Season 3 where if you left Kassadin up, you had to get it, but now there are like 3 different Kassadins. I know there are other times in history where there were a fuck ton of stupid OP bonkers champions. So let's Smithy picked Sivir for double lift, obvious scaling champion, and then CLG turns the tables with Lux support, which kill me right now. I'm so glad I stopped playing League of Legends because if I had to deal with this shit in solo queue. And then Sejuani for Wiggly. Sejuani, I feel like, is one of those champions that is always going to be relevant no matter what, just because of the nature of her kit and her ultimate. And her clear is always super healthy. So, a solid jungle pick. Probably didn't need to pick it so quickly. Plus, with other champions like Rek'Sai available, well, I guess you wouldn't want to pick Rek'Sai into Olaf because Olaf would just hit the R button and poop all over you. But, a pretty solid first round of picks bans, I think. A lot of CC and a lot of burst damage follow up that CC. It's just a matter of what they're going to close that out with. Are they going to go for more poke and pick, or are they going to go for more team fight and really only use Lux for the poke and pick? Which I think both would be the correct flex. It depends on what Team Liquid gets, because you obviously can't go for a stronger pick comp with, not X-Smithy, with a Sivir, Spell Shield, Olaf Ultimate. Those are two champions you can't pick off. So I think going for a more team fight heavy, bursty kind of comp is going to complement what they've already picked the best. What champions would go into that, I couldn't tell you right off the bat. But CLG bans 2 super strong mages, well, a mage and an assassin. Team Liquid bans 2 ADCs, which we know Stixxay are pretty decent on. I did see a bunch of people in the CLG subreddit say, oh, let's just pick Caitlyn because she's not terrible and because Stixxay always pops off on Caitlyn, which I don't know how true that is right now. There's his signature Warwick hover. But Karma, that might be a support. Double shields in the bot lane. Big burst damage to go up. Oh, it is Caitlyn. Look at that. How convenient. So this is almost done. I know it's playing at 1.5 speed, so I can't go inch by it. But let's see if they're not going to close it off with Thresh. That is not going to be a Lux mid. Definitely not going to be a Lux mid. Victor mid, I think is fine. So the comp CLG picked right now is a lot of team fight, a lot of burst, and it doesn't exactly outscale the Sivir, but I think it hits its power spike a little bit earlier. It's hard to say just comparing those two champions together because obviously they both want to get to 6 items. Caitlyn is not going to be touched by, Olaf or Impact. If Olaf tries to run through this team comp, even if he, is able to run through the binding, he's just going to get Victor bursted. He's going to get Aatrox bursted. He's going to get Caitlyn bursted. And by the time he actually does get to the backline, he's either going to be dead or at a quarter health. So a comp that can accept the team fight, let them run into you, and then be able to, kite backwards and turn it. It's a very strong team comp from Counterlogic Gaming right now. As far as what Team Liquid might finish it off with, I don't know, but they are definitely going for a Stampede style comp, and being able to peel back with a champion like Caitlyn, like Victor, I think that's a very, very good flex by Weldon and Irene. I don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't really watched any CLG content lately, but I think this is a very, very solid team comp. It has a little bit of everything. It has, pick potential with Lux and Sejuani. It has a lot of burst potential with Aatrox and Victor. It has scaling potential with Caitlyn and Victor. It's just a matter of if Victor is going to go top or mid, which I think he goes mid this game, because I'm not sure if Victor is better into Sylas or if Aatrox is better into Sylas, but I feel like you wouldn't want to give Sylas Victor ultimate because that's a lot of damage. So last pick is going to be Kennen. I think Victor, well, it's a ranged versus ranged matchup, so I think Victor does fine into Kennen. This is 100% Stampede comp from Team Liquid, and then you just put down the gravity field, and where does Kennen go? Where does Karma go? Where does Sivir go? Sylas can kind of jump through it. Olaf can run through it. But again, he activates Ragnarok, he becomes squishier, he gets bursted, he dies. So I think this is a very, very strong team comp drafted by Counterlogic Gaming right now. Again, it's just a matter of who goes mid and who goes top. It looks like they want the Sylas for Jensen. That would make the most sense. Power of Evil on Victor. I'm not sure how strong of a pick that is for him because, again, I haven't been able to watch too much. So basically going into this game blind. But it looks good. It looks very solid just to start off from these two team comps. I'm not saying, well, yeah, I would say in a vacuum, CLG's team comp would win like 80% of the time. I have no metrics to measure that with. It's just, feeling it out. But it looks good to me. My professional opinion, Alright, let's get into this game. Oh. Need that bottom bar to go away. Alright. It's fine, whatever. Alright. So usually what I do is talk about the junglers' movements, how they are tracked. I wish... Oh, wait. I could get the first-person view, so we have the Fog of War. But I'm not going to pay money for that right now. If you want to donate... So they're playing a very passive standard 5-point. It's Team Liquid could invade, but I mean, you wouldn't want to walk into a Lux binding. So I'm not sure why they're positioned so passively in their positions in the river. Maybe they played against Team Liquid in a scrim and they did get invaded. Excuse me. So they're backing up or something. I don't know, but I think it was just an unusual place to stand. Olaf doing the chickens first. He does that super fast. Whereas Sejuani is going to do the standard red Krugs, probably into the chickens. Yeah, because Olaf, he does the top side, then he goes back and gets Predator boots, right? Oh, he doesn't have Predator, he has Conqueror. Okay. So that makes his clear a little bit more predictable. Like, they just pinged, you can see on the minimap, they just pinged that Olaf was at his, whatchamacallit, his Krugs right there. So they know exactly where he is. Sejuani has to walk over a ward for them to know where he is, but Doublelift takes Spell Shield level 2, which means, Biofrost can't actually bind him, which means you know, they can't trade as effectively, and they just gave Sivir some shielding. So I think what bot lane wants to do right now is just kind of let them push it in, and then when they overextend, Sejuani goes herp derp derp and ganks the bot lane. Impact has a level lead because Ruin is getting pushed in. That's gonna happen. It's ranged versus melee. That matchup is cancer. I haven't played that specific matchup, but you know, I've been around for a long time, and whenever Kennen is meta, I want to kill myself. Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, every single time Kennen is meta. Just makes me sad, because I like to play Scion. But this is not about me. Let's keep tracking the jungler. Kennen just went to ward, spotted out Sejuani, so they still know where Sejuani is. It's not like she's going to be able to surprise anybody. She just cleared the wolves. Power of Evil walks right into Xmithy, but places a ward, so he doesn't actually walk into Xmithy. Nobody has to burn flash. The Power of Evil can just back up and play safe. Uses a lot of mana to catch those minions, but it's going to push out against him. So it's going to push into him. Gets the vision of... I don't know why he wasn't recalling in the bush. That's just sloppy. Gets the vision of Olaf recalling in the bush. They're pinging exactly. You could see it on the minimap. They pinged exactly. He's going right to the chickens. So they are tracking this Olaf pretty well. And they're doing a good job of tracking... Well, yeah. Liquid is doing a good job of tracking where Sejuani is by the vision. But CLG is doing a good job of tracking where Olaf is just by knowing. Like, oh! Flash for flash in the top lane, but Xmithy is here. And it looks like this is just going to be first blood given over. There's no escaping. Unlucky. That's just... You knew... Hold on. There was no reason to go for that Ruin. That was sloppy. Because you guys just pinged that Olaf is gonna be on the top side, clearing his raptors. And you know that Krugs are up, so he's going to rotate up that way. That's the only camp up for him, even if you don't see it. They just pinged that he was at his Krug. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch right over here. Let me pull up my fancy pen tool. It's coming up. Right there. They ping right there. Where's my pen? There it is. They ping. No. My pencil. They ping. Hey, look. Olaf is over here. But he goes in anyway. Why? Why are you doing this? There's literally no reason to. The ping is still on. It's right there. The ping is still right here. Why are you going in if you know Olaf is in the area? It's just sloppy. You trade flash for flash, yeah, but then it's like, oh, if Olaf really is here, like we have pinged, then he's gonna come and kill me, and derp a derp a derp. That's what he comes and does. So, like, what the fuck was the reasoning behind that? That was just sloppy. That was just dumb. That was so dumb. Come on, man. I would make that mistake. I'm a gold elo player. Granted, I only have 16 games this season. But I guess this allows CLG... You didn't even... This does give them confirmation that Olaf is indeed top so they can go for this dragon safely. But you didn't need that when you were already tracking him so well. Get Core JJ Flash off of Biofrost Binding. That's good. But Biofrost is out of mana, so he needs to go back soon. Unless he wants to stay and soak up that ocean stuff. So, yeah. I'm not even gonna fucking measure this up. So dumb. Even if you land that third Q, you don't kill Impact. That's so dumb. Sloppy. Sloppy. Power of Evil and Jensen trade ultimates. Xmithy has to ult away. Power of Evil doesn't have flash. Oh. 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 Yep. Wow. That was, again, they knew that Olaf was in the area, but they stayed too close. Because look, look. They're fighting Olaf right here. They're fighting Olaf right there. They know exactly where Olaf is. They know that there was a river fruit right there. Why does Power of Evil walk up? You know Olaf is in the area. You know that there was a river fruit for him to eat. You know he's eating potion. Why are you still in the lane? Like, just stay back here by the tower. You know Olaf is still in the area. He might not be in the river. It's that false sense of security that comes with having this bush warded. Because you think, oh, he's not coming through the bush. He's not mid. But look at this. Pop. There he is. What Power of Evil could have done was place the gravity field like right here to prevent Smithy from coming in. But what was that, Smithy? He flashed anyway. So really, I think Power of Evil was just dead from that gank at the beginning. He needed to stay much further back. That, again, just sloppy. It's the second time they have known exactly where the jungler is and not respected that. Oh. Yeah, that was very smart timing. Using the Sivir ult, trading, they don't have Lux ult because Lux is level 5. That was pretty good. Good trade. Just looking at the minimap right now. Blue side jungle. CLG's jungle is pretty warded up. 6A is starting to get farm back. They're finally doing damage to this tower. Smithy just uses the blast cone to get away, but now CLG, knowing that Sivir went back, try to invade, but it's way too late, such that Sivir comes back in time. Late map movement, there's really no reason for Sejuani to go for that engage, just kind of delaying herself from getting that Bambi Cinder. So, just a waste of time, really. You know Sivir went back like 10 seconds ago. Why are you gonna invade when you know Sivir is going to be coming back full health with an extra item with, you know, pots, full mana? It's another sloppy map movement. But now Wiggly gets pushed off of this Scuttle Crab. That is a 1-0-1 Olaf, which for some reason has a red smite. The full red item first. Now Smithy is gonna try to engage. Maybe it's a solo queue thing to get Black Cleaver first. Alright. That was just done by Smithy. Hold on. These guys are just playing stupid. Everyone in the league is stupid. Smithy comes in for the invade. Ruin pushed in top lane a little bit. They ping that Ruin is in between somewhere. So Smithy knows that he's going to get turned on. Smithy doesn't have flash because he burned it mid. So CLG knows that Smithy doesn't have flash. Comes in to steal it. It looks like he does get the... No, Power of Evil has blue buff now. He doesn't even get the steal. Can't flash away. There's nothing Olaf can do. There was no reason to come for this invade for Olaf. Oh, man. NA. NA, people. There's no reason for Smithy to go for that invade. Well, they gave over some gold to Sejuani, who is not going to spend it just yet because she's still clearing out her jungle. Attempts to dive top lane. What's the dragon going to be? Another ocean? Yeah, they don't really care about that. But Smithy is here. They know he doesn't have ultimate. Walks right into Wiggly. Teleport coming in too. Wiggly doesn't have ultimate, so Ruin can't be helped. Oh, Ruin is getting away. That's a tilter. Oh. 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 He's running. Oh, no. No. Oh. Oh. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning of this bullshit. So, let's see. You just killed Olaf. You decide to go and tower dive Kennen without Sejuani ultimate. I have to tilt my head over here because my TV. Yeah, you... Just the timing of it is wrong. Because you kill Olaf. Olaf is dead. Then after he has already respawned, you decide, let's dive Kennen. While Olaf's red buff is up. So we know Olaf is probably going to be on this side of the map. He doesn't go for vision. He doesn't have a ward up. He doesn't have anything in his inventory to try to get vision. So they walk into a forest blind. They walk into this forest blind, knowing that Xmithy's red buff is up, so he might be on this side of the jungle anyway. You don't have ultimate, so you can't just throw in an ultimate, stun him, and then let Ruin do the rest. So now we have to do the runaway game. Now is the timing of when Silas teleports. Power of Evil doesn't have teleport, so he cannot join them. Right now, Silas starts teleporting. Pretty good timing. He actually walks so far away that Victor would have to like go under turret and then put the gravity field on him to try to cancel it. So, pretty smart move. Timing, not bad. I feel like if Wiggly stayed in, they kill Impact, but then they just trade 2 for 1. Because there's no way they also kill Xmithy. But this way they trade 2 for nothing. So I think it would have been wise for CLG to stay in the fight, trade 2 for 1. But Impact did have the stopwatch, so it's even possible that it's still just a 2 for nothing. Karma walks in, gets the assist. And now Team Liquid get the second Ocean Drake, which it would have been nice for CLG to have. But now they're giving Ocean Drake. Okay. 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 What the fuck's happening? Hold on. What the fuck is this game? Kennen teleports back top. That's fine. Sejuani respawned. Aatrox is still dead. Aatrox has teleport. But he's going to go top lane probably. Red team gets the dragon. Xmithy does not immediately ult when hit by the binding from Biofrost. If he does and runs this way, then Biofrost can't do anything and they just walk away giggling. But instead he walks towards Power of Evil and Sejuani, who has just respawned. They probably... I think they need to just learn how to measure out the timing it takes for a champion to walk from base to anywhere on the map, because this is a mistake by Team Liquid now. To assume that, hey, we can just come over here because, you know, someone won't be there. Oh, wait, there he is. He's alive again. So, he runs this way instead of this way towards Karma. Because this way is towards Karma. This way is towards Silas. Silas can't do anything to help you. Silas is half HP, half mana. Wiggly hits the ultimate, then flashes over. But it was so close that I feel like even if he missed, he would have flashed over anyway. So that was just a bad... Oh my god, Corday J, what was that flash? Oh my god. Holy shit. Tell me this is not the peak NA League of Legends. So, yeah, it was just choosing a wrong escape route for Xmithy right there. And now, CLG, off the mistake of Team Liquid. See, this is just someone makes a mistake and the other team bounces back from it. Then the other team makes a mistake, then the other team bounces back. And they're just playing ping pong right now. Because if Xmithy ults as soon as that binding hits him, there's literally no other CC that would be able to slow him down anyway. And then he runs towards Karma, who can give him the Mantra Shield. It's like, oh my god. Karma also had heal and flash for whatever reason, if that was necessary. They spawn Rift Herald in the middle of mid. Now they have to fight very hard to protect it. They rotate mid. I don't think it was worth the Kaching. I think that's Captain Flowers. Because they lost the plate bot to Sivir. Her plating is gone. Sivir is just free pushing because Caitlyn and Lux had to rotate up. So giving Sivir free farm. 10 farm lead is not that huge, but I mean, it's notable. And then Biofrost can't do shit because he throws a Lux binding into Sivir. So right now, it's not a clown fiesta, but it's getting there. It is. Whew, this is rough, my man. But yeah, again, both of these teams. Oh wow, Team Liquid. No, Team Liquid did get a plate. They got a plate off of the bottom tower. So that graphic was wrong. But yeah, it's these teams need to learn the timing of people coming out of the jungle, because it's like I haven't played this game in so long, but even I know it takes like, you know, 15-20 seconds after spawn, the jungler's already where they want to be. Especially if it's someone as mobile as a Sejuani. She could just Q out of the base, Q over a wall right into the red buff, or, you know, whatever. So blue team takes the first turret. That's very good for CLG. Team Liquid is not going to be that upset about it. Power of Evil gets bopped 1v1. Wiggly throws Sejuani ultimate into the ulting Xmithy, but to be fair, Xmithy was body blocking. So Jensen committed a lot. He committed flash, he committed ultimate onto Power of Evil, who didn't commit anything. Power of Evil just kind of walked away. So overall a good trade for PoE, but now there's not even going to be a little bit of damage onto the mid tower. And because Jensen forced Power of Evil back before this dragon spawned, Jensen was able to go back, get full mana. Now Power of Evil has flash, still has ultimate. Sejuani doesn't have ultimate. So a small mistake, but in the moment it's like, oh shit, I have to use my ultimate to try to save him. So he does, and you know, that's forgivable. That's a forgivable mistake. But now dragon is spawning, and Team Liquid, again, not knowing the timing of how long it takes someone to walk out of the base, is going to be fighting over a dragon against a Victor who has rank 2 in his ultimate. Xmithy does not have ultimate. Jensen, I think his ultimate's up, but he needs to steal it from someone. So he might steal it from Wiggly. That would probably be the optimal solution, because he can't steal it from Power of Evil. Oh, he can't steal it from Wiggly either. He stole it from Biofrost, it looks like. Yeah, he stole it from Biofrost. And now Liquid just gets straight pushed off of it. So let's see how CLG pushes them off of it. So let's see how CLG pushes them off. It looks as simple as just walking up and telling them to leave. Because Doublelift tries to push the wave into bot tower, but you know, even if Stixxay didn't catch the wave, bot tower is still there to clear the minions. Liquid starts off the dragon, but CLG take the safe route. They all rotate back over here. So they're all, you know, gonna be together. You have your front line, your back line, and Aatrox is actually walking down. Because he knows that Impact doesn't have teleport. Impact used teleport into lane approximately 4 minutes ago. I don't know if they have that exact timer. I can't read the chat or listen to their comms. I feel like I could if I was watching first person, but I'm not going to pay for that yet because I don't know how useful it is. But let's see. It's just as simple as CLG walking in, throwing a few abilities, and Team Liquid backing up because they know Xmithy can't escape CC. Jensen also can't escape CC. He just has burst damage. Doublelift can spell shield. Core JJ is a little bit behind, so he is pickable right here, but it looks like CLG is focusing on removing the vision, pushing up the mid lane, so TL is forced to go respond to that. And then Wiggly just walks over to the dragon and takes it. Thank you for the enlarged thing right now. You could tell that, yeah, Kennen is not going to be able to make it to the fight anytime soon because Ruin is straight up zoning him out, and you don't want to use your ultimate 1v1 against Aatrox, who can just, you know, use his own ultimate and probably turn the tables and kill you. So got a little bit of a shield, so that Caitlyn ultimate damage was blocked. Power of Evil is still pushing up into this mid lane, forcing away Xmithy, forcing Jensen to be on that wave clear. And then Biofrost is just zoning with Lux abilities. Biofrost with, where's his death cap? All my support Lux is by death cap. Like when my friend Tom played support Syndra and went first item death cap. So these guys just use their giant AoE abilities and the trap line because, again, oh, Xmithy ultimate did just come up, but you don't want to use ultimate to fucking walk over traps because Caitlyn is still gonna get that bonus attack damage. Ruin is going in on Kennen over here. Again, Kennen can't get into the fight. He can't use his big AoE damages. And then you just have massive AoE from Biofrost and Power of Evil to zone this entire corridor. It's like trying to walk into a Sleepy Trouble bubble or Zig's minefield. So there's no way for Team Liquid to get back into this fight. And CLG just take the dragon. Super simple stuff. I feel like I'm just narrating what happened instead of like going into the whys. So I'll try to keep that in mind. But basically, the whys came down to the fact that Xsmithy didn't have ultimate, so he couldn't. And CLG had the pick potential to be able to find a pick and get the dragon anyway. So Team Liquid just backed off and said, alright, we'll give up the dragon. We won't give up any kills. Because if we give up kills, then we give up more than just the dragon. We give up mid-turret as well. So, conservative play from Team Liquid right there. And they're forced to play conservatively because of their own mistakes that they made earlier. But right now, the objective for CLG, I don't know, actually, yeah. I think, no. CLG should have Victor top right now and have the mid lane with the bot lane in it. Because you want to get this mid tower a lot faster than you want to get top outer. It's something that LS has mentioned a lot. You know, top outer turret has the lowest amount of priority because it doesn't give you that much map pressure in terms of getting Baron control. Because it's easy for both sides to go, you know, you're trying to fight over Baron over here. It's easy for you to just walk back over here. Easy for you to just walk back over here or walk back over here, clear the wave, and then come back to Baron. So getting first outer tower, it's a little extra gold. It's a little bit more minion pushing, but unless you're going to be actively split pushing that to try to split Team Liquid and split the rest of the map, it's not too worth it to get. Let's see. So yeah, they should be going with the 1-3-1 right now, which is exactly what they're setting up for. But CLG need to be wary of the fact that they cannot get picks as long as, you know, Doublelift has a spell shield up and Xsmithy has... Oh, Biofrost caught out. Probably... Oh, didn't need the flash. Had to use heal, though. So that's one summoner down. That's a fat shield, Jesus Christ. Alright. They force a fight in the jungle knowing that they have the numbers. Ultimate comes out from Jensen. It was a skirmish. But because of CLG's siege comp, that's something I didn't really mention or notice before. The fact that CLG's team comp can easily siege towers. They have massive wave clear, they have massive AoE to keep Team Liquid away. So, again, another point to the draft. Very good draft this game. They can easily siege towers, although the wave is going to be cleared by Sivir, but still, it's very, very easy for Team Liquid to be pushed off of these towers because their only front line is Xsmithy, and if you force him to use ult early, then it's a lot easier for you to win the team fight later, or right then, because he's going to be super squishy. Yeah, Azale just said it. CLG has the run of the map. Too bad that they couldn't get 3 Ocean Drakes, because that would have been very difficult to deal with. You know, constant mana respawn, regen. Any poke Team Liquid would try to do. They don't even have that much poke. They have Kennen Q and Silas Q. TL has a very hard engage comp, but CLG has a very good siege and peel comp. I'm not sure what else TL's comp does other than hard engage, because it's pretty linear. But I should have mentioned all of this earlier during the draft. Again, it's been a little while. But overall, CLG is in a pretty good position. I don't think there's anything to be incredibly afraid of. Oh, there it is. Forces Olaf to use his ultimate in exchange for Wiggly's ultimate, which, you know, 2 big team fight ultimates. Jensen has to flash. That's a very good take too. But let's see how this was set up. Why this shit might. So, Jet team fight breakdown. Rip Jet. Please buff Scion and Maokai Jat if you're listening. Please buff Maokai Jat. Alright, so CLG obviously has Baron control. They have everyone over here, and well, they know Ruin is split pushing in bot lane, so Kennen has to go answer. Kennen has teleport. Ruin has teleport. So, naturally, CLG is going to use their turret advantage to push up into the jungle and try to get vision. They do have vision of Wiggly walking into the bush over here. So Xmithy decides to walk into Wiggly anyway. Okay. Xmithy walks into Wiggly anyway. Forces out the ultimate from Wiggly while Jensen is clearing minions because Power of Evil was just pushing minions up there. And because Wiggly tosses out his ultimate, Xmithy knows there is going to be follow-up to this. He wouldn't commit his ultimate if he didn't have backup. And he sees Power of Evil and Biofrost right behind him on these wards, so maybe he'll have an inkling to not keep going that way. Uses his ultimate, takes a butt ton of damage from Caitlyn ultimate, almost down to half health, around 2/3. And now, because Jensen was too busy clearing the wave to notice, oh hey, my teammate is being flanked from my flank. That literally they were in this bush right here while you're over here. My pen tool! They're over here in this bush while you're over here clearing minions. So it's like, run, 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 run while Olaf has to run away this way. Because if you start running when Olaf started running, you're already over here. But now, you have to burn flash. Man, do I feel like a professional with this pen tool. Like those guys on Monday Night Football. So now, Jensen has to burn flash. That's a very big cooldown, and something, if you're running a pick comp, now you know, oh hey, we can just kill this stupid idiot. So, starting up the Baron on top of Zero Vision. Xmithy doesn't have ultimate, but does have flash. CLG going to back off anyway because they know, okay, Impact has teleport. He could just teleport into the fight. Silas is, was just top lane clearing minions. And it's like I said before, it's easy for you to come from top lane to the Dragon Pit because you can, just hop over that wall or some shit. Yeah. It's just very easy to get from top lane. So, and they also didn't know where Doublelift was. And even if they did see him in mid earlier, it's like, okay, you know what? They're all here. They're all collapsing. We don't need to take Baron right now. They don't need to take Baron right now. They need to either bait Team Liquid into a fight, or they just need to group up in siege. Or they can go back to the 1-3-1 split push. I'm not sure if Victor beats Jensen or beats Silas in the 1v1. But, it looks pretty good to me, man. Okay. Blue turret destroyed in top, but nobody gives a shit. Baron being taken. Ruin is caught between a rock and a hard place, but zoning out Kennen is the big deal right now because you don't want Kennen to jump into the Baron pit. Also, Ruin is on the flank, so really this is a better position for Ruin to be in. And then Team Liquid decide to get engaged on. And by that, I mean CLG decide to turn off the Baron and engage. The call was obviously, if they come, we fight, we clean up, we kill them all. And it was a very good call to make because they jump onto Doublelift. They jump onto Xmithy, who was forced to use his ultimate very early. Can't even flash away. And Ruin has his passive, so he's just inking. And that's 2 picks right there in front of the Baron. Very smart play to peel off of the Baron, recognize the fact that, oh yeah, we can take this fight. Jensen, doesn't even matter that you're here. I mean, it does if he steals Power of Evil ultimate and then drops it right there. But this is a very risky... This is a team fight from Liquid where the goal is to stop them from doing Baron. That's the only goal. Stop them from doing Baron. It doesn't matter if we all die. If they do not take Baron, then it is a 1 fight for us. If you're in that position, you're in a bad position. I've been there before. So, Jensen actually... Woo, baby! Oh, man! Holy cow! Wowzers! There are 2x Smithies on this team. Old meme, but I saw it on Reddit, so it checks out. I think it would have been much better for Jensen to steal Power of Evil Ultimate and then just drop that. Oh wait, he couldn't. He couldn't steal Power of Evil Ultimate. It's on a cooldown. So, okay, I guess. CLG. A rocky start to this game, not respecting the jungler's map movements, but as a team, they have been doing fantastically. These team fights have been very well played so far. Or rather, yeah, their macro is pretty good. Their macro early game, again, recognizing where the jungler is and respecting it, not very good. Oof. I'd be a liar if I said this didn't make me want to play League of Legends. But I hate League of Legends. That's why I haven't played it in... well, I played it the other day for a few games. We won one game and it was like, yeah, League of Legends is a fun game. And then we lost one game and it's like, man, I fucking hate League of Legends. Because we played against a Mordekaiser and then a Kali. And it was just like, can I go home? Mordekaiser's balanced, by the way. Totally balanced. Yeah. Now that CLG has the Baron buff, all they really need to do is stick to a split push to pressure a lot of lanes at once. Get the rest of the inner towers. It looks like they're just going to walk up and take this tower for free because, again, they have a very good siege comp. I would go as far to say as CLG completely outdrafted Team Liquid in this game. Let's see. Impact on the flank. Trying to go for it. Alright, Wiggly misses the ultimate too. Fight gets turned around on. Impact held on to his ultimate the entire time. Okay, now CLG are throwing. CLG threw that fight. Jet! Team Fight Tactics! No, Team Fight Breakdown. Team Fight Tactics is that game that LS has been streaming for 24 hours straight because it took him 5 hours to get into the game. If you didn't notice, I'm a fan of CLG's streamers. Their stream team, LS and Cheese. So, let's see. What leads to this fight is obvious overzealousness. CLG really want this inhibitor. They already have the tower, so they don't need to get the inhibitor. Plus, they still have Baron for like another minute. They can back up safely, knowing, okay, Impact is missing. Might be on the flank. Oh, look. He's walking on top of a ward. There he is. There's Impact. He's on the flank. Let's back up. Oh, wait. Power of Evil is on the front line for some reason. So, Power of Evil gets caught and murdered while Impact gets snared. I can see why Wiggly threw the ultimate over at Impact to obviously stop the Kennen from jumping in and ulting on top of you, but he's already CC'd. It's sloppy to commit 2 ultimates, and he missed it, but it was where he was going to go if the Lux Binding didn't hit, so it's another close call. It's okay that he missed that. I mean, it's not okay that he missed it, but he predicted him to move when he didn't move, which is not something you would have predicted if you didn't have, like, if Biofrost said, I'm binding Kennen, then Wiggly can commit his ultimate up here, and maybe Power of Evil lives a little bit longer. Who knows? But, oh man, Doublelift actually almost dies there. But now it is still 4v5 because here comes Ruin. It's 4v5, guys. Why is Biofrost flashing forward? Jensen uses Hourglass. Probably should have checked the items. Probably should have checked, oh, does Jensen have Hourglass? No, let's not flash forward. But he flashes forward to try to hit a binding onto the Hourglass. Ruin is now here. Not really zoning out these guys. The person that he has been zoning out all game is now in between him and the rest of his team. Impact is going to jump in. Finally hit that R button. I think that's like the second time he ulted this game. So, again, CLG did not read the signals correctly. They could have gotten away safely, lost nobody, but, you know, they decided to re-engage a bad fight. 4v5, mind you. So everything I was just saying about CLG's good macro is gone. It was gone. It's just gone. That was a throw. Playing ping pong again. They were playing ping pong in the early game. They're playing ping pong right now. Ping pong, the animation. Still need to watch that. Negative 2,000 gold power play. That's what you like to see. That's like letting up a shorthanded goal. Where's your eyes, bro? Why are you committing so much? Oh my god. Why did you commit so much? No, we don't need to see this again. We need to see this again. You walk over a pink ward. Right here, I would be like, okay, he's gone. Let's clear the pink and walk away. But that's because I'm smart. CLG says, let's not even move the optimal route. Let's fucking... Instead of walking... Get to use my fancy pen? Instead of walking like this, he walks like this for some reason. Which, if we've all taken physics class, we know something about vectors. Or if you watch that one video by Dong, you would know that the shortest route is just straight. Like, if you're walking this way, you're already right here. So you're closer to Jensen. And then Biofrost. Like, okay, you missed all of your CC. Walk away. You missed everything. You're pinging where Olaf is. Olaf is coming. Walk away. Why are you using ultimates? Holy Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want a replay of this fight. I already covered it. It was just CLG overstaying. It's as simple as that. Overstay. You would think it would stop happening at the pro level. But I've been doing VOD reviews for years, and every single bad fight is basically just an overstay. And Impact slightly getting caught out, but gets away. Sneaky throws a pizza. Yeah, that is this. Is that the sneaky skin? I don't even know. I couldn't tell from here. Probably not. But now there's an open inhibitor. At this point, CLG just set up for the dragon. What dragon is it? Another fire? Get your third Infernal Drake. And just win the game off the back of that. It's as simple as that. They're going back to reset before the dragon spawns. It's fine. Baron is going to spawn soon too. Honestly, third Fire Drake or Baron, which would I go for? I would be greedy and try to go for both. Right, they start the Baron. Xmithy is taking a lot of damage because he's the only tank on the team. He has GA. He's the only tank on the team and he's building Bruiser. And again, it's not like you want to go full tank Olaf, but you get pushed off by Lux ult. Woo! Jensen! My man! Impact has to... Oh my fucking god. Okay. Can't wait to teamfight break down this one. What an awful teleport that was. Alright. They get pushed off of Baron because Lux hits the R button. It does 20 damage. So they're like, ooh, mighty frighty, gotta back up. Xmithy is over here, separated from his team. Jensen right through the uprights. Bam! Right there. Let's go. Jensen misses completely. And Wiggly is like, oh, I'll do you one better. And then slaps him in the face with the ultimate point blank. This lets Power of Evil get a huge E. Well, he misses his E for the most part. Oh. He was on the trap, which is why he immediately goes into Zanya's pizza. So he goes into Zanya's pizza, which means he is literally doing nothing. Does Core JJ walk into this binding? Does he walk into the binding? Let's go frame by frame. Nope, that's going backwards. Nope, it's going forwards. Does Core JJ walk into this binding? Does he walk into the binding? Alright, let's just hit the button. No, he does not walk into the binding. Alright, but at this point, it's looking like a good fight for Team CLG because Olaf is about to have his GA popped. Ruin just got to the fight, and he's going to be able to zone out these two carries over here. And Impact is going to die immediately after coming out of his stasis. Yeah, Ruin is zoning double lift in Benson because he was able to come around and get the flank over here. Olaf is building Bruiser. He has Conqueror, and he is Squishy. So he dies. 804 damage crit. Me like Caitlyn. Olaf is going to die as soon as he respawns. Wiggly over here trying to stun core JJ. Can't nail it. Forced to flash away. So this was just a missed opportunity from Jensen. I mean, even if Jensen hits that ultimate, I think it gets turned around and they get fucking murked anyway. Because Power of Evil, he cast the E and like his Q during that. And in that time, that would not have been enough damage to dissuade whatever happened anyway. So, yeah, trade Baron for Infernal Drake. That's fine. Just go back, get your money. Because, like, if Jensen hits this ultimate on Power of Evil right here, they all just jump onto Power of Evil right here, which lets Wiggly and Biofrost stack their AoE on top of Power of Evil. I'm not sure how quickly Power of Evil would die, but he wouldn't, like, the same amount of damage would have gone off anyway, because Power of Evil threw out an E and it hit, like, one person. Stixay would have been able to move over. Let me use my. So the fight would have been happening over here on top of Power of Evil instead. Stixay would have been able to move over here and kite from over here. Still puts down the trap right here to stop Kennen anyway. Biofrost layers his CC over here. Wiggly is, over here instead. And then Ruin just comes down on the flank. So even if Power of Evil gets hit by that ultimate, he can just spam all of his abilities right on top of himself, deal more damage than he has already dealt so far in this fight anyway, and then it would have been cleaned up by Ruin, by Stixay, by Biofrost, because everyone would have been grouped up, right here, with the exception of Kennen being caught on a trap over here. So even if Power of Evil gets caught by that ultimate, I think the fight still goes in CLG's favor. Maybe Power of Evil dies in the process, but even then it's still a 2-for-1 fight instead of a 2-for-0, and CLG comes out of that pretty clean. Well, not clean. This is not a clean game. They should have won like 5 minutes ago. Look at that gold swing. See that giant dip right there? That's when they had Baron. That right there is their Baron power play. Yeah, now they have Baron again. Okie dokie, neighborino. Impact getting caught out. Impact is being made to look like a fool this game. Damn. Siege comp is sieging. Split push is split pushing. Everything is going in CLG's favor. There's literally nothing that could happen unless it's a colossal throw that could stop this game from ending right here, right now. And overall, this was a very NA game. This was a very NA game. They were throwing it back and forth at each other early game with the, put that up. Oh, that's my weeb overlay. Follow me on social media. But yeah, CLG, they just kept on throwing it back and forth because, like, they pinged where Olaf was, and then they engaged it. No. Ruin engaged anyway, and then got killed by Olaf. Then it happened again. And then Xmithy was like, hey, let me just throw a kill at them trying to invade this blue buff with 0 help. Cool, thanks, Xmithy. So he does that, we get a kill back, but then we are like, hey, let's do something stupid. We know exactly where the jungler is again. Let's try to dive Kennen top lane without Sejuani ultimate. So we do that. We get murked 2-0. We throw the lead back to Team Liquid, and it's like very, very sloppy game. So, yeah, not a good win. I would not call that a good win. So, you people on the CLG subreddit, you got your second opinion, professional opinion. It is not a good win. That was not a good win. Very fantastic draft, but the way it was played, like, it could have been won 5 minutes earlier if everything was played better. If they didn't fuck up the early game like idiots by doing exactly everything I just said 2 seconds ago that I'm not going to repeat myself because I'm lazy, then the game ends maybe like 6 or 7 minutes faster. So we don't give up those early kills. We do everything else in the game that was good, like taking those dragons, like zoning off Team Liquid, like recognizing when Xmithy is gifting us a kill and taking the kill. Like, I know it's impossible to play without any mistakes. It's just impossible. But some of the mistakes were stupid. They were stupid mistakes. Like, Ruin engaging after, like, I can imagine this in the comms. Hey, Olaf is in top lane. Great, I'm going to engage Ken in 1v1. Why? Like, dude. Or, hey, I don't have my ultimate, but let's dive this Kennen. Yeah, but isn't Olaf just respawned? You wouldn't know that because you didn't know that the first time, Ruin. Bah. Try to dive. Fail. Get murked. It's like... So. I would not call that a very good win. It was a very good draft, though. Those are my opinions of this game. Not a good win. Very good draft. Draft was very good. And, yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching my video. No, who is the one that does it? It's like, oh, like and no, what's the accent? Like some Cockney British accent. Like, be sure to hit the bell up in the top right hand corner, like and subscribe to this video. Leave a comment if you really liked it. No, but they usually do that at the beginning of the video, which I don't do because I have self-respect. Let me say, if I was things were different, I would have no self-respect and completely shill myself to like the umpteenth degree. But then again, isn't that what I'm doing by posting this to Reddit, trying to shill myself? Like, ooh, look at how smart I am. I'm smart, right? Look at my VOD review. I'm as good as Papa Smithy, right? Probably not. Papa Smithy's brilliant. I haven't actually watched any of his VOD reviews. I probably should, but this is the part of the video where you guys can leave if you want, because I'm going to talk about bullshit for a few minutes. Usually a few minutes could last anywhere up to an hour, so feel free to stick around. But yeah. I haven't been able to watch too many games this season. General sentiment on the subreddit right now is we're tied for first, but it doesn't look that good. Whereas other people are saying, we're tied for first. It's amazing. Yeah. So just from watching this game, NA just sucks, man. NA sucks. Come on. I'm not sure how good it's going over in China and Korea. And I mean, I've been able to watch a few EU games, and other than G2, EU is the same kind of clown fiesta. So like, really, I just don't know what's going on with League of Legends lately. It just seems like the past 2-3 seasons, like, yes, everyone is obviously getting better, but, like, it just seems there's so many more mistakes. Like, you can go back, like, I think it was last season, I did a Jin Air versus MVP video, and, of course, they're two bottom-of-the-barrel teams, but it's, like, again, there's so many mistakes, like, even in Korea, and, like, even at the top of the table in Korea, like, it wasn't recently, but like last season I was watching SKT versus Griffin. I think it was like the finals or something. No, it wasn't the finals. Was it the finals? It was some SKT versus Griffin game, and it was super hype because they were both really good at the time. It might have just been a regular season match. And it's like, just watching it was like, why are they making such stupid mistakes? Like, do they recognize that these are mistakes? I hope they do, because they literally died for some of them. So I'm not sure if it's just me, if I'm just getting jaded by this game entirely, but like, it just seems like the overall level of play from everyone is not at a level where it should be. Because like you think about season 3 and 4, I'm not gonna go back and watch season 3 and 4 games. Maybe I can. I could do some classic VOD reviews. I would have to read those patch notes though and do research, and I'm lazy. So who knows? But even back then, it was like super hype because like, oh my god, Cool is so fucking good at this game. Old top laner for or no mid laner because top laner was going for OMG. Those were the days, man. I think that was like season 4 Worlds versus Fnatic. Ooh, but yeah, like back then it was like, man, OMG is so good, but then the team they lose to is just better. And then like nowadays it's like who fucks up the most. Back then, again, I'd have to go back and watch it. This is purely based on my own memory, and considering I've only gotten better since then, maybe it was just as bad back then. But like just thinking about it, it was this team is clearly better. Whereas nowadays it's this team made a fat mistake. Like I feel like more mistakes are being born from or no, I feel like more losses are being born from making mistakes than just straight up being better at the pro level. Unless it's MSI. Oof, man, G2 blew out Liquid. Holy shit. Not even close. But like even Team Liquid's win over Invictus Gaming, it was like, since when did Invictus suck? Man, like I'm not trying to take away credit from NA, but like again, it just looked like Invictus made so many more mistakes that Team Liquid just capitalized on. And Team Liquid didn't make as many mistakes, so they won. And that's partly the reason why I stopped playing solo queue too. And I know you're gonna hear this from everyone on the subreddit. It's like, oh, you just have nostalgia glasses for when you could play Fizz 1v1 anybody on the team. I didn't play Fizz back then. I played ADC, and it was hell. It was nightmarish because I never knew if my Lux support was gonna get Death Cap first item or not. And it's meta now. But anyway, like playing back then and playing now is like, when I made a play, it was like, yes, I'm so good. But when someone else makes a play, it was like, wow, they're really good. I rarely get that feeling anymore because nowadays it's like, damn, this guy's not even good. I just made a stupid mistake. Like all the time. I'll be playing Maokai, I'll set up, saplings in a bush, and then I'll, throw one a little too far so it doesn't hit him and kill him. And it's like, damn, I fucking suck. Or like, just playing. Oh my god, I remember this one game I had last season where I picked Poppy into Camille, and it's like, yes, I hard counter this lane, and I went like 0-7 because like every single time I tried to use my linebacker move and slam her into a wall, it was like that much far away from actually getting the stun. So then she was just able to turn it around and kill me, and I'm like, oh my god, she's not even fucking good. I'm just so fucking bad. So maybe it's the same thing going all the way up. It's not even like, holy shit, that guy is so good. It's just like everyone else is just fucking terrible. And like even watching Tyler 1 streams, it's like, oh my god, everyone in this game is trash. What the hell are these idiots doing? Even watching like again, just pro games, it's like, what are these idiots doing? What is happening? Like, again, I'm not sure if it's because I've lost the magic of League of Legends and like now it's just another thing for me. Because, again, back then, it was like, I was in gold elo, and when I made an outplay, it's like, holy shit, that was so good. But, nowadays, I'm in gold elo, and it's like, holy shit, everyone is so fucking dumb. And I'm only in gold elo because I've literally only played 16 games this season. And I play tanks, and they're not meta, because they get fucked. So I can't even play this game the way I want to because I'm just going to get bopped by Aurelia and Akali and Silas and Victor and Kennen. And it's like, what's even the point of playing if can't even play my favorite champions? So I haven't even played. I played, again, 2 games like the other day. And in the win, I know I said this already, but in the win, it was like, yes, this game is fun. And in the loss, it was like, I just want to kill myself. So I love League of Legends when it is played at the highest level, at like the highest potential, because it is beautiful when everything comes together and things just bam, 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 like uh I know I tweeted it like within the past few months. I don't know how long ago it was, but I tweeted. I was watching an LCK game. I remember that much. I don't even. I think it was just like a middle of the table game too, like Hanwha Life versus Kingzone or some shit. But it was like everything that was happening in the game was like perfect point for point, rebound for rebound, like just back and forth. Like everyone is doing everything perfectly with what they have in front of them. It was like League of Legends is a beautiful game. But then I watch this shit, this VOD review that I just did, and it's like comparing modern art to like Monet or Leonardo da Vinci. Because you look at the Mona Lisa and it's like, yes, this is pretty. But then you watch this and it's like, it's literally just a urinal turned over. So, I don't understand, man. You could still make the Mona Lisa today. Why are we making turned over urinals and fucking splotches on the wall? I remember I went to the Philadelphia Museum of Art and there was an art exhibit and I walked past it. It's literally just a penis drawn on the wall and it's like, this was made by this person. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? So, this is modern art right now. This is trash. Oh my god. I think I'm done. I'm done. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for joining me. As far as if you want a key for a Steam game, put the magic words into my comment section. What are the magic words gonna be? Shooby looby dooby. Type Shooby Looby Dooby into the comment section if you want a key for a shitty Steam game that I personally worked on as in an indie studio way back when. It's a terrible game. I hate everything about it because I had to play it for like 3,000 hours to playtest it. But it's something free, and I know how much people like free shit. So type the comment Shooby Looby Dooby if you want a free video game. Costs $20 for some reason. We told him to make the price point $15, but he was like, no, it's a bigger game than that. So let's make it $20. And it's like, choke people. Like, I stopped playing League of Legends because it makes me want to kill people. And I don't like the feeling of wanting to kill people. So when other things happen in real life that make me want to kill people, I don't like that because murder is wrong. Whatever, I'm gonna shut up.